Hello viewers, welcome back to some more Lamborghini Huracan action. We are here at Road Atlanta and I'm using JSR Devon's Donut King livery, so search for his gamer tag in the search function if you want this livery. So coming into turn number 1, are we going to have our usual carnage? It's quite a tricky first sector around Road Atlanta. Force 1's going to drive himself wide, a couple of guys gone left here onto the grass, we've got about 5 guys on the right in a big pile up and I've gone through all of them into 8th from about 18th on the grid. That's a very good start so far. Coming into the S's on lap number 1 of 6, we are going to turn right here, not to the left, because we are doing the short version of Road Atlanta. I hate this corner, I cannot get it right for the life of me. I always seem to go too wide or just get it too slow and get overtaken coming into the chicane. I'm on the back foot. F4H Eggy is on my outside coming into the chicane. He's going to go around my outside there. I'm going to give him space, but then he gets sort of held up and gets into a pile-up. Quite unlucky for him, but his misfortune is my good fortune, and I'm through into 5th now as someone goes off on the final turn. But Eggy has actually managed to get through there, and he's actually still right behind me. So coming into turn number 1, lap number 2, we are looking at the back of that Sam kid. He was actually number 1 in the league for a while. I think he actually finished top. I'm not sure if he did actually finish top in the end. You're going to have to comment on this video, Sam, if you are watching. Let me know if he did finish number 1 in the world in the end. So coming through the corner that I absolutely hate. Can't seem to get it right. See, almost go wide, or too wide, and have to come off the throttle to make sure that I don't go onto the grass. So I'm on the back foot once again. Eggy's on my outside. Sort of forced narrow by Sam there, so I have to leave space for Eggy, and he gets over the curb and drifts slightly wide, and I'm through past Ivor Biggin as well as he went wide onto the grass. I'm not sure how he went on there. I'm presuming he got touched onto the grass. But coming through on lap 3 now, we've done a third of the race, coming into turn number 1. Now I'm going to go into the back of that Sam kid here as he gets a little bit sideways. I think I actually helped him out there, pushed him back into position, but I'm going to lose a position as well, so I stay in 4th position. CQR Type R coming through into 3rd, flying through. I think he actually ends up very well positioned in this race. So coming through the long right hander, he actually gets a very good line on the entry, which gives him a good run on the exit, going alongside the Frenchman, but he's going to be on the outside. It is very much possible to get an overtake done on the outside at the chicane. You've just got to be brave around the outside of your guy and trust that he doesn't brake too late. And he's actually got the move done there. I'm looking for a move on the exit. It's not going to happen there. The Frenchman covers me off. Going back to the normal racing line. First place has gone a little bit wide on the entry there, which gives everyone else a bit of confidence, knowing that we can catch him up if he carries on making mistakes. Eggy's right on my tail once again. He goes for a move on the inside, and I make a very fatal error here. I go down into 3rd gear halfway around the corner. It slides out the car, and I've lost a lot of momentum and positions here. Rejoining the track very late to make sure I don't rejoin in anyone else's path in 10th position. That could have been a lot worse if I had tried to rejoin a lot earlier than that. So just settling for 10th position there. There's no need of rejoining and causing an accident, because you will just get terminal damage and end up in 20th rather than 10th. So you might as well cut your losses and play it safe. As annoying as it is once you've made a mistake, but you sort of have to accept that you've done it. So going through into 9th, I get slightly wide there. I'm going to tap him wide. I'm not going to overtake him because that was slightly my fault. I went into the back of him. I'm going to get overtaken by a Spaniard into the final turn. He goes a little bit too wide, makes contact, and we make a little bit of contact there. But I'm through into 9th. I'm not sure I could have done too much about that, but I could have moved over to the right, yeah, in hindsight, but it wasn't really my fault that the accident occurred in the first place. So coming through in 9th position, lap 5 of 6. Can I get any more positions back? It's a shame because I was in about 4th earlier, which would have been a very good result obviously, but let's see if we can gain another position from our 9th at the moment, because of course every position that you gain is worth another 100 points. Although at this point it might be worth considering going for a clean lap. So it can be worth going for a clean lap, but it's not going to happen now because I've got a dirty lap marker coming through the final sector, meaning that my next lap will be dirty regardless of whatever happens on the next lap. So So coming through the final turn, I actually get that done quite nicely into 8th position. 7th got a little bit too wide on the exit there, which brings me closer to him, and actually the pack has actually closed up quite a lot ahead. So at this point here, all I like to do is try and get as close as I can to the next person ahead, and pretty much just wait for any mistakes that happen ahead. It does happen a lot on the last lap. It gets very aggressive where people know that it's only the last lap. They've only got the half an opportunity now, or half a lap of opportunity to try and get a move done. So you just got to try and make the most of other people's errors here. But coming through into the chicane for the last time, I'm on the outside of Rich 92 F1. Can I get the move done? I give him space on the inside, and I go around the outside there, giving me the inside for the second apex. Get a little bit sideways there, taps him wide. I was wondering whether that was his fault they tapped me wide, but I'm not too bothered in the end. Coming through in 8th position, that could have been a lot better. I think that could have been maybe 2nd if I didn't make that mistake, that fatal error of changing gear halfway through the turn. Now that's something you've got to learn in this car. It's very responsive to gear shifting, especially downshifts. You've got to be very careful when you're downshifting. Make sure you do it early in a straight line, preferably, to keep the car under control. But that is it from me in this video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts on the race. Subscribe if you want to see more. If you're not already subscribed, hit the like button if you did like this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.